morning. I'm out on the big girl again, the Multistrada. I haven't ridden this since Northumberland. I've been on my Vogue all over winter. I'm taking it in for its service today. Its annual inspection thingamajig. There's an oil change every 2 years and a little check over every year with software updates, etc. So I'm on my way down to Cornerspeed at Mansfield. Because it's the morning and I'm lazy and I don't want to get up early, I'm just going the quick route down the M1, so I'll not film any of that. But I'm going to come back through Peak District a little bit of a longer route home, so I'll film some of that. So let's hit the road. Now we're here now. That was a chilly ride down, 4 degrees, ice warning on everything. Oh. Also, it's a lot different riding this than it is the little Vogue. It's like riding an armchair. There we are. There we go, all done. So its annual check over. The one thing it does need is a new chain and sprockets. So I'll have to look at getting that done soon. It did have a little moment then where it decided it didn't want to recognise the key, but the battery had gone flat. Been plugged into the software, so thought it'd be alright, didn't need plugging in. So I think it's just related to that. So I'll run it until I get home, and then I'll see what it's like there, where the battery's had a good chance to get some more juice back into it. But yeah, all good. Big thanks to Neil at Cornerspeed, always great service. But now I'm going to head to the peaks and then head home. I've been to a car boot for years. I'm just heading into the peaks. I just kind of asked it to set me via a couple of points in the peaks I knew, avoiding motorways to bring me home. So I don't really know where it's going. We'll see. It's very cold still. It's only 6 degrees. So the heated grips are on. I haven't put the heated seat on. Warmed up a bit since this morning. But, it's nice to be back out on this. It's taking some adjusting getting right into it again. So used to a little nippy, not nippy is it, it's a little lightweight bike. Whereas this is just lots and lots of power. But it's nice. You can definitely feel the difference between the two and what they're designed for. It feels crazy that I've taken this off-road now to ride a little one off-road. But it's still capable. The sun is up today, but it's still cold. Yeah, I haven't been on this for a while and it's nice to be back out. I do enjoy riding the little Vogue. It's nice to get out on still. A lot more change. My Tour X5. She's very comfortable. My sat-nav's had a wobble at the route, so I did plot it as a track and a route, so I've shut the track on. But I've never used tracks on my Garmin, so it's a good little chance to give them a go. See, obviously I use them a lot off-road, but normally I use the guidance on road. But yeah, just a couple of hours I think it is to get home from here. Someone's out having fun. Heading towards Darlydale, which is where I started the ride the other week. I don't think I go through it, but it's just heading in that direction. I need to start what I'm doing this year. I haven't got any trips organised. The only thing I've got is ABR, and I'm looking forward to that. I've got hired a van this year. I'm going to take the little Vosges down. I can take the big tent and things like that, so a bit more luxury. Should be nice. But yeah, I don't have anything else planned at the minute, so I do need to look at what I want to do. I will need to get the chain and sprockets changed on this though before I do anything of distance, so I'll sort that out. Look at that view, stunning. This is around where I was doing some lanes last week, which passed one that we did, and now I'm not tempted to do them today on this. Absolutely love it around here. Never done this lane, this road either, so it's a new one. So there's some little switchbacks. Here's a steep one. You probably can't see on the GoPro because it flattens everything out. I noticed that on my last video. Some of the hills I was going down off-road look like nothing, but when you're riding them feel like you're going down a cliff. The GoPros really do flatten out hills, so you guys, it looks like nothing, trust me. Some of them on my last video were quite a descent at times. I've also noticed that the GoPro, when riding off-road, looks like I'm just walking pace, but I'm literally going 20, 30 on a lot of them. So I'm not fast, don't get me wrong, I'm not looking on like an enduro rider, but I'm not exactly crawling along. Sometimes I am when it gets a bit bad. But yeah, it really does alter the gradient, the speed. It's got so many luxuries on this bike, like hill holds, adaptive cruise control, you know, everything like that. That I keep forgetting I've got. Can't see. For anybody that's overseas, a red telephone box is now a defibrillator. Turned quite a lot of them into them, which is a good idea. With the mobile phone use these days, there's not many payphones. I don't think there's any payphones. I don't think you see them anymore. Few bikes out today, nice to see. It's spring and there's people getting them out. But I admit that I'm not sure I'd want to be out on a sports bike with no heated grips or anything today because it's freezing. I've got my heated grips on one and my hands are still cold, and I've got my kind of winter gloves on. Take me past Chatsworth this. And the lane I go on, it's up there. Comes out on this corner up here. And then I come out here, look, where it says unsuitable for motor vehicles. That's the lane where we thought the puddle was going to be really deep at the start of the last video, so we went around it. There's the Chatsworth Estate Manor. Chatsworth House, should I say? Over a building. I haven't been there for a while. Should have to have a trip back soon. Very busy in summer over there. Is it up there? Yeah, that's where we went, and there's a lane that goes through the top. There's a new one to me up there. There's Nice little lane though. I really need to decide what I want to do with the multi as well. It's just over a year left on the PCP, so I've got option of just buying it out. That's an option, and I do like the bike. Or do I chop it in for something different? That's kind of the question that I'm toying in my head. Do I try Desert X for something a bit different, for example? Or the other one that I'm kind of considering is maybe a switch from Ducati. Maybe try KTM 890R, KTM 890R as another option. I really don't know what to do, but I've got no rush, so I've got time to choose and decide. But yeah, ridden any of them? Give your thoughts. I want something I can do a bit of touring on. I'm going to get a rackless system to throw over this, and then I can also throw it over the Vosges, so I can go camping and stuff on either or, depending on what I want to do. After my pannier incident, I need to find an alternative, so it's kind of what I'm coming up with. Something that I can use across both bikes will be really good for me. Ian used to love visiting here as a kid, reading all the stuff outside the houses about the plague. Used to like history, well I still do like history, but as a kid I was fascinated with some history. Yeah, on the luggage system, I'm between the Moscow Moto Rackless 80 and a Lone Rider Adventure Bag 70. Can't decide between those two. I do like the Moscow one, but there's huge import costs on it. But Moscow are at ABR, and I don't know if they charge the import tax when they're at the show. So I'll have to see. So I might wait till then, because I don't have any plans to go away between now and then. So I might see. I don't think Lone Ranger are at the ABR. I've never been this way either. Because it'd be good to see side by side. I've seen a couple of pictures of people with the Moscow Moto on these, and they look quite good. Because that's another worry, is what do they fit like? I've seen those fitted, so I'm assuming that the Lone Ranger will fit just the same and look as good. But yeah, just think something like that is sensible, because with the beaver tail etc I can put a big bag on the back with camping gear if I need to. And then I can switch and swap bikes if I need to as well, so it's versatile. rather than pay for panniers for this and then try and find another solution for the other bike. It'll cost me more in the long run doing it that way. I've never ridden the big bike round here. These are new roads to me. But this is what I enjoy doing, coming out, riding new, different roads, don't know what to expect. Seeing different sights. Just exploring. For me, that's what it's about, getting out there, seeing areas. Kind of past there. Trying to get from A to B as quick as possible. Guess that's maturity, I guess. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. I still have moments of it now and again, but I'm more for just bimbling along these days. Seeing the sights, exploring, just enjoying being out there. So it's a big de-stress from the things like work and things like, you know, day-to-day life. I don't know where I am now. So it's a good little what would you call it? It's a good bit of therapy, there's the word I'm looking for. It's a good bit of therapy. Nicer when it's warmer, don't get me wrong. 5 degrees is quite cold. But it's definitely therapy getting out and riding. And I'll tell you what, doing the off-road riding recently, I don't think I've laughed as much. Well, I probably have on road as well, but the amount of laughs you have is just insane. You know, it's just everything's a bit of a giggle. Oh, that's where that road goes. I always wondered that. I know where I am now on this road. Feels very windy. I bet later I was full. Got plenty of rain after the drought summer we had. Water's gushing over the big hole. People are out fishing. Oh, I'm starving. I had breakfast this morning as well. I don't know why, but I'm starving. I've gone with something a bit different on the video I'm about to put up. Normally I do like montage clips of the ride, you know, like short little bits with a bit of music. Because we're on comms and there's that much talking going on, normally when I'm with my mates, when I'm riding this, I don't have comms on off-road. Could do, but probably a lot of heavy breathing. But normally when I'm on this I put a little montage clip out with music in between and things like that. Lower the volume when I'm talking a bit or saying anything of irrelevance, so let's have it gibberish. But on the off-road one that I've just finishing editing, so it'll be going up soon, probably the one before this, I've put more raw footage with no music on, and it's a lot longer. So normally I aim for between 10 and 15 minutes at most. I think that one's 42 minutes, so I've tried something a bit different with that one, so we'll see how that pans out. This one might be very similar, a bit more chatting on this one, mainly because I don't have comms on. And I'll probably just put the raw footage in. Obviously I did a little bit, but see how it goes. My channel's been, I got back into the mojo of doing some videos recently, which is good, and doing the editing. I had quite a few that were sat on my editing desk ready to do, and I just couldn't be bothered. I've got back into that now and enjoying it again, which is good. So hopefully I'll have more to come. I don't know when I'll think of going out next weekend on the little bike off-road around here, if the weather plays nice. Yeah, just coming up to heading towards the Shrines now, and then I'm on that last homeward stretch. It's been good to get out whilst it's been a bit cooler than I'd liked and hoped, which is weird because I'm wearing a lot more thicker gear than when I ride my little off-road bike. But I guess, well, not guess, when you're off-road you're standing up, you're moving about more, you know, you get really warm really quick riding off-road, so it's difficult to judge what to wear when it's cold, because you'll start off freezing because you've already put a few layers on, but after the first or second lane you're certainly warmed up by that point, so you don't want to be overheating, because that's even worse. So it's getting the balance when you're off-road. Just on road like I am today, I probably could have done with an extra layer on, maybe the jacket inside this. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. So yeah, let's ride this Shrines home, and then we'll call it there. So I love this bit of road, albeit it gets a bit windy, but there's some stunning views of the reservoir. On a nice sunny day it's really nice, but it gets very, very windy. I looked up what that tower was once as well, and I can't remember now. I think it was a local builder years ago built it with some leftover stone, just to kind of show the skills, something like that. But yeah, float drone around there. I haven't done this road in a while either. Last time I avoided it because I thought it'd be snowing, and I was out on the little bike. Loads of bikers. Right, we're just heading down towards the bypass now, which takes me home. So let's leave the video there. Thank you for watching whilst we're on Cockshot Lane. thank you for watching. Thank you for all the new likes and subscribes that I've been getting. It's really good to see the channel getting some traction. Now start posting again. It does really help, doesn't it? Grow your channel if you post. More stuff to come. I don't know what, but we'll figure that out through the year as we go. Really enjoying having a mix of bikes, so a bit of both to come this year. I feel like I need a run to the seaside for some fish and chips. We did the Whitby one last year, didn't we? But yeah, we'll work some stuff out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Ride safe. Catch you next time.